owners at Alma Coffee, and today I'm going to be showing you how to brew coffee on my favorite brewing device, the Chemex. We recently added the Chemex to our website brewing offerings, and we're super excited. We have a variety of sizes, and we also have the cupped option and the handle option. I want to talk to you a little bit about why I love the Chemex so much. You're going to get a really bright and complex cup of coffee. So if you like those acidic, lighter roast coffees, definitely check out the Chemex. It'll do amazing on any roast, specifically those light roasts. Now let's go through what you're going to need to brew on a Chemex. Here's what you'll need to get started brewing in a Chemex from home: a coffee scale set to grams, a Chemex brewer, Chemex filters, a Gooseneck Kettle, and freshly ground medium coarse coffee. For the freshest taste, we recommend grinding fresh at home with a coffee grinder, specifically a burr grinder. You can alternatively use an airtight coffee canister to store pre-ground coffee before brewing. You can find links to each of these items in the description below. Let's start by pre-wetting our Chemex filter with some hot water. This is going to remove any unwanted paper taste later in the brewing process. After wetting your filter, you're going to discard excess water from the Chemex. Place the Chemex on your scale with the pre-wetted filter in the coffee bed. Go ahead and tare the coffee scale before adding 30 grams of medium coarse coffee to the filter bed. Keep in mind we are making 2 servings worth of coffee, and that's why we're using 30 grams. We'll begin our pour with a bloom. The goal of a bloom is to really highlight the coffee that we're about to use and release those CO2 gases. To bloom, you're going to start by slowly pouring approximately 50 grams of boiling water over the coffee bed, ensuring that all coffee is evenly saturated. There's so many fun ways to experiment with blooming. You can experiment with different times, temperatures of water, different pour styles. We really recommend that you experiment, take your time, and find your favorite way to bloom coffee. Now let the brewing begin. As you pour, it is crucial to pour in consistent circular motions. This is really going to yield the most optimal extraction. So now that we're ready to pour, we're going to go ahead and start with an additional 200 grams or milliliters of boiling water. Again, circular motion over the coffee grounds that are inside the coffee filter. This is going to brew for approximately 45-ish seconds. Once you're at that point, go ahead and add in the additional 200 grams or milliliters of boiling water. The total yield of water in the Chemex should be 500 grams or milliliters. Part of the fun of making a Chemex is the waiting time. You really get to sit there, smell the aromas, and watch your delicious coffee be brewed. Make sure you're watching your Chemex for a consistent stream of extraction. The second it starts to drip, we'll want to move on to the final step. When you no longer see a consistent stream of extraction and your coffee begins to drip, you are now officially at risk of over-extracting your cup of coffee. No big deal though, let's go ahead and remove that filter and dispose of it. Lastly, go ahead and give that carafe a nice big swirl to incorporate all that extracted coffee so it's nice and well integrated together. Now is the time you've been waiting for. It's time to enjoy that cup of coffee. So that's it. That's my favorite way to brew on a Chemex. I really encourage you to experiment with different blooming methods, different times, different temperatures of water, and see what your favorite way to brew on a Chemex is. One fun thing, you can also brew flash brew on a Chemex, which is amazing. Check out the description below for a link to the brew guides. You're going to be able to see not only the Chemex step-by-step instructions, but also all of our brew guides, so you can make brewing coffee at home just the same way we do at Alma.